In this video, we're going to look at some of the events that led to the adoption of the Charter of Rights and Freedoms. Why did Canada need a new constitution in 1982? In the preceding years, there was a number of social, legal, and political factors that helped lead to the conclusion that Canada's Constitution, the Constitution Act 1867, was not sufficient, needed to be improved. What were those factors? Well, Quebec society was undergoing change known as the Quiet Revolution. It's becoming gradually more secular and more nationalist, wanting to seek independence from the rest of Canada. There was a Bill of Rights that we had in Canada that was only a piece of legislation. There were no constitutional guarantees of rights for Canadians. Similarly, our Constitution could not be amended. We didn't have a way of amending it domestically. We needed to ask the British Parliament to amend it for us. And then, in a word, Quebec. There was a lot of federal-provincial tension that centered around Quebec. Those were some of the factors that led to the process of constitutional renewal. One of those factors, known as the October Crisis in 1970, when a militant nationalist group in Quebec kidnapped some British diplomats. This was the FLQ, resulting in the War Measures Act being implemented by Prime Minister Pierre Trudeau. A few years later, a separatist government was elected in Quebec, with Premier René Lévesque promising a referendum on secession. Quebec wanted to leave the country. That referendum in 1980 was not successful. It was voted down, but nationalist sentiment was still growing. In 1980, Prime Minister Trudeau was re-elected on a promise of taking action. He said it was necessary to renew the Constitution to try and ease this tension between the federal government and Quebec. So, why did we need a new constitution? The Quebec nationalist movement was growing, causing tension, wanting to split away from the rest of Canada, and Prime Minister Trudeau saw it as his mission to lead the federalist response to try and keep them in the country.